Kabasa. Sorry.
You're the one that has to edit this, dickhead. So you're gonna have to listen.
No, I don't. I know right where to pick it up, fucker.
All right.
Dave Meltzer, guys like that.
What the hell does Meltzer know? A little puke.
No.
I really don't care what Dave Meltzer has to say.
You know, this guy Meltzer is so knowledgeable of this industry. Why has he not opened his own territory, ran his own business? Because the first thing he would do would put himself on top, make himself the champion, and everybody on the net would hate his fucking ass.
No. When did you
You should
basically?
have been a booker.
What?
You should have been a booker.
Okay. All right.
Well, yeah. I mean, you know everything about it.
Never-
You should have been very successful.
Not in this era.
You're the most knowledgeable person I've talked to, almost in my life. Next time Brent calls me, I'm going to tell him to go shut up. I don't want to talk to him anymore. I'm going to talk to Dave Meltzer.
All right. All right.
Listen, you know, it's just impossible to talk to you.
Okay.
You're like an awful lot of people that I've known in my lifetime, and I guess that must be like some people you've known.
Yeah.
I did it, and you wish you could.
No.
Internet writers and dirt sheet guys, were they your critics?
No, I didn't care. Like I always said, if all those guys are such great wrestling minds, I mean, anybody can Monday quarterback. I just always thought that, you know, if you're so brilliant, why have you not, you know, Meltzer, why have you not booked it for a major? You know, those sheets had a lot of, you know, dud. You know, and it was every year it was like match of the year, you know, Abu Zago versus Naposeno in the Korakuen Hall. Like, yeah, right. You fucking saw it when. You saw it from what, from fucking Oakland? Fuck you.
Backbone Wrestling Network. Welcome back to Meltzer Knows Best, episode number 8. Sean was having some fun with the names of our wrestlers in this episode. But since he got thrown to first, I'm going to throw to him last, and I'm going to go out with the true backbone of the backbone, Mr. Logan Crosland. Logan, how are you tonight, buddy?
I'm doing well. Looking forward to the recap of this match, as there are lots of very, very hard names to say
Yes.
that I know most normal humans would struggle with. So I'm glad I don't have to do the play-by-play.
Yes. I unfortunately have the play-by-play for this one, but I'm going to go now to our other co-host, the man who is begging me not to get us canceled, Mr. Scott Shiflett. Shiffy, how are you, baby?
Keith, you know it's bad when I don't know what I'm going to say when it comes out of my mouth, that I'm worried about you. So it's like double secret probation we're both on right now. But I'm doing great tonight. It's episode 8 from what I've told. But actually it's episode 6 because you guys just did 2 episodes without me, and those were y'all's test runs. Spoiler alert. But no, I'm glad to be here tonight. We're going to talk about some fun possible 5-star match, which I'm sure will... Because last episode, spoiler alert, we all agreed. I don't think we're all going to agree tonight.
That's possible. There is a possibility, especially with this curmudgeon son of a gun coming in here. That is, of course, my partner in crime for such shows as Shit Take and Hands of Z, Mr. Shawn Kidd. Sean, what do you think?
I think I get kind of a bum rap on the recap thing because I think you did a really good job on the last one, just to be perfectly,
thank you.
Yeah, I'm very much screwing with him.
Yeah,
He does.
I am too. I mean, these 6-man long ones are hard. My biggest grievance with this match we'll talk about is how the fuck do I get another Meltzer watch with Giant Baba on commentary? That is my biggest bitch about that, because he is a scary man on these commentaries.
I only heard him talk once. He is absolutely just Japanese Andre the Giant. He sounds just like him.
He is scary, man. He's scary.
He sounds like, yeah, he sounds exactly like
and for those of you that have seen the movie, is it Backroom Shift? He reminds me of the pirate.
Yes.
He reminds me of the pirate.
Oh my god.
Tsuruta the pirate.
Anyway,
Jesus,
Shift gets the reference.
Bobber the pirate.
But that is of course. I mean, we are talking about, of course, it is a 6-man tag team match from the All Japan Pro Wrestling Fan Appreciation Day on April 20th, 1991. I was alive. Sean was alive. I think that's it. I don't think the other two were alive yet.
No, Schiff was alive.
I was alive. I was born in '89.
Oh, good. So Schiff was alive. Logan was not alive. But this is great though, because the matchup is Kenta Kobashi, Mitsuharu Misawa, Toshiaki Kawada. I went over all these names.
Toshiaki.
You know what, Keith? The best way to go is go with the last names. Those are easy.
Toshiaki Kawada going up against.
Don't listen to me then. That's fine.
Akira Taue, Jumbo Tsuruta, and Masanobu Fuchi.
What? Good job.
No, you're doing good. You're fine. You're doing great.
Now there is some history on here. Also, I want to say that the team of Kenta Misawa. Now, throughout the course of the match, I decided to call them Kenta, Misawa, and Kawada. Right. So that's how I addressed them. And then I went with Taue, Tsuruta, and Fuchi. So just to let you know, though, the team of Kenta, Misawa, and Kawada are Super Generation Army. And then we have Tsuruta Gun is Taue, Tsuruta, and Fuchi. So, Logan, there is a little bit of history on this. And I'm going to let you kind of give us the history because you actually read up on this. So take it away, buddy.
Yeah, so like you said, it's Tsuruta Gun, a.k.a. Tsuruta's Army is basically what that translates to. And the Super Generation Army, like you said. Misawa and Tsuruta had a kind of legendary singles match from the previous year. And they've had like a super long rivalry at this point. Misawa's kind of the guy that's going, like Tsuruta's kind of the ace. Misawa's kind of trying to replace him. In that kind of, establishment within AJPW and all of that. Misawa had pinned Tsuruta previously in that match and wanted to kind of take the top spot, kind of like I just said. Kobashi in this match actually comes in as kind of the least experienced of anybody in the match. Fuchi's kind of the jobber of the group. On the other side, I would say he's kind of the least... Oh. He has the lowest, kind of not ranking, but like he's kind of the low man on the totem pole in that team. But he is a veteran at the same time. So he has been around a while and he's an ass kicker. So as we see lots throughout the match, Kawada and Taue are also very involved in a blood feud at this point.
Yes.
They are bitter enemies. The hostility is kind of seen throughout the match. Like I said, it transcends the business. There's no respect between the two of them whatsoever. They do anything they can to get a cheap shot in on each other, which again we see throughout the match. So, but those two guys are kind of the up and comers, I would say, in the match. Or they're kind of more like Misawa and Tsuruta's kind of right hand man. In each stable, and then Kobashi's kind of the rookie, and Fuchi's kind of the wily veteran, but he's also kind of like the lower man on the totem pole, like I said. So, at this point, Fuchi's probably going to end up eating the pin in a lot of these matches, but Kobashi, if their team loses, is probably going to get the same thing. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Obviously, like I said, Kawada and Taue are kind of beginning their feud, and obviously Misawa's coming for that top spot that Tsuruta currently holds. So, and I will go through real quick. I wrote down what color tights each guy has.
Oh, I did as well.
So,
you
did as well.
Yeah.
You want me to do it, or you want to have?
No, you can do it. Go ahead.
Okay, so for anybody that watches this that's not super familiar with all of these guys, we have Kobashi, Misawa, and Kawada there on the same team. Kobashi's in the orange, Misawa's in the green, Kawada's in the black and yellow, and then on the other team we have Taue in the red, Fuchi with the white boots. They both have black trunk. The other two both have black trunks, and I don't think Fuchi's wearing knee pads, but he has the white boots. And then Tsuruta is in the Stone Cold Steve Austin special and has the black tights, black boots, and black knee pads. So just to lay that out there for anybody who's not super familiar with these guys' work. So,
all right,
Keith, take it away.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I had the same in the I mean, it's kind of easy to almost identify Tsuruta because he's like he looks like he's the oldest man. I mean, it's between him and Fuchi, but he's the oldest, I think, between him and Fuchi.
He legit looks like a Japanese combination of like Stone Cold and JBL to me for some reason.
It's pretty good, yeah. He hits those kicks though, big time, like JBL. Boots out of nowhere. So all right, so let me see. Okay, so
hey Keith, can you read this back in Baba voice? Though? No, I'm just kidding.
We have
they did this, and then I
mean, I can't speak Japanese, so I can do it in an Andre voice.
No, I'm fine. No, I'm just kidding. I was kidding.
All right, so we have we start off the match with Kenta and Taue are in the ring to lock up. We get a corner bottle up, and immediately Kenta slaps a couple of slaps to the face, an Irish whip and a reversal, and a clothesline by Taue. He immediately goes over and clotheslines Kawada again off the ring apron. So that was kind of the thing Logan was talking about, where the whole match he's throwing cheap shots at Kawada and vice versa. So he then grabs Kenta and throws his head into his own corner. He makes a tag to Fuchi. And Fuchi comes in with a big drop kick onto Kenta. He then does a snapmare over and a headlock and a reverse chinlock onto Kenta. They're going back as the camera. They're going back and forth. The camera keeps looking at Kawada on the floor. So that kind of like is a distraction. You kind of miss some of the ring action there. There's a quick reversal as both men get to a standing position. Then we get a headlock takeover by Fuchi. And then Kenta gets him into a scissor kick, or a scissor headlock, excuse me. And Fuchi breaks out of it. Tag is now made to Jumbo Tsuruta. Tsuruta points. Am I saying Tsuruta? No, I am saying Tsuruta. Tsuruta points right at Misawa. So Misawa tags in. So there you go, Logan. Collar and elbow tie up by both men. Tsuruta pushes Misawa into the ropes, a quick punch to the face. Misawa returns in kind, hits another elbow to the face, and another elbow to the face, and another elbow to the back of the head, and a big kick to the chest of Tsuruta. Both men feeling each other out at this moment. Another collar and elbow tie up and a quick knee to the midsection. Another knee to the midsection by Tsuruta. Irish whip off the rope, and a big knee to the midsection of Misawa. Misawa goes right over, hits his knee, and flips onto the mat. Tsuruta's not taking his time. He pushes him into the ropes and hits a big elbow into the midsection of Misawa. Tag is made now to Fuchi. Fuchi comes in with a kick to the midsection and a big body slam onto Misawa. Picking him up again, Irish whip off the rope. And Fuchi goes for an abdominal stretch, but Misawa reverses it into his own abdominal stretch right in the center of the ring. Taue comes in and hits an axe handle onto Misawa to break the hold, and then goes and hits another axe handle onto Kawada, knocking him once again off the ring apron. Tag is made once again to Tsuruta. Tsuruta throwing some knees to the face into the corner, some clubbing forearms to the back of Misawa's neck area. We get an Irish whip, and Misawa jumps to the second rope, leaps forward, and does a crossbody, but it was almost like a crossbody clothesline. It almost seemed like he didn't fully get all the way over, but he hits him with a clothesline. Tag is now made to Kenta. Kenta in, Irish whip from the rope, and gets an Irish whip into the corner. He goes to the corner. He corners to Tsuruta, but gets a big back elbow. We get a big body slam by Tsuruta. We get jumps onto the second rope and drops a leg across Tsuruta's neck for a 2 count, which was kind of cool. He picks him up. Kenta picks up Tsuruta real quickly and gets him into a headlock. Into the corner of the ropes. The referee tells them to break the hold. They slowly break the hold, and Tsuruta hits a big knee into the abdominal section of Kenta. We now get a body slam by Tsuruta onto Kenta. He pulls his opponent and makes a tag to Fuchi. Fuchi drops off the top rope, drops an axe handle onto Kenta's arm, which was in an arm bar by Tsuruta. He now has his own arm wringer onto Kenta and is dropping his arms across his shoulder. Another arm wringer here, and he drops yet again down onto like that big arms kind of suplex there that they do. Now he has Kenta in a submission hold of some kind, almost like a chicken wing submission hold. He gets Kenta's shoulders down in the count for a 1 count. Tag is made now to Taue, who jumps onto the top rope and drops in another axe handle onto Kenta's left arm. So a lot of good limb work here, which Sean I know likes. We get Taue into an armbar on the ground submission hold, and Kenta flips over to do this like little monkey flip to try to get the pressure off. But because of that, he gets suckered into almost like an arm breaker. So like a submission arm lock. Kawada comes in throwing some vicious kicks to the head and the shoulder area of Taue. Taue breaks the hold, gets up, and starts attacking Kawada. Both men now swinging fists at each other back and forth. Again, Kawada is not the legal man in the ring. The referee is trying to break this up, but almost to no avail. All 6 men in the ring now get in trying to break this up, this fight up. But Kawada is just, he has Taue by the hair, and he's just dragging and knocking his head into the mat. The referee's totally lost control of this. There's no way to break this up. The crowd's going wild, actually, as finally Kawada gets up off of Taue and then just kicks him right in the head as he's pulled back into his corner by his tag team partners. Now, I'll stop right here. Logan had said to kind of chop this up a little bit for like me to give breaks just to see where you guys are at. Where are you at this point? Like now, we've just gotten to this point where, you know, Taue was just getting the shit kicked out of him by Kawada. Like, what do you guys think so far?
All right, listen. I know we'll get to the end and how long this match is.
Yeah.
But I was totally entranced. Like these 6-man matches from Japan, when they just start beating the shit out of each other from the opening bell, like I'm immediately hooked. I love the limb work. I love the feud. You can tell who's taking the ass kicking. You can tell who's like feuding with who. There's like individual stories going on in this a little bit.
Yeah.
So at this point in the match, I'm totally enthralled with what's going on. Logan might have even helped me more, kind of giving me the background. And of course, I read some of the background today before we recorded. So that actually helps amplify my thought of the match a little bit. So I'm all in at this point, regardless of how long it is. We're not there yet. We'll talk about it at the end, but I'm fucking into it at this point.
All right, cool. So what I'll do is I'm going to break a couple times, and each time I break, I'll ask another person what their thoughts are. Does that sound cool for you guys?
Yeah. Sure. So you're going to break 2 more times before you get to the end.
I mean, possibly.
Well, the end will be a break, I'm sure. So
yeah, the end will be a break, and then I'll let you guys all talk. So
Yep.
All right. So after they finally get everybody back into their corner, Taue is back up with Misawa. Misawa makes a tag to Kenta after a couple back and forth chops on both men. Kenta gets into an abdominal stretch now, applying that pressure, but it's not. As the abdominal stretch keeps going, Kenta falls back into his corner and tags in Misawa, who starts to kick Taue, gets into his feet, Irish whip in the ring, and he hits a big drop kick on the Taue. This is Taue's eating shit moment, really, for he's taking the beating at this point, and now locks him into what I would say is it's like a Texas cloverleaf, but he doesn't turn him over. He kind of just does like a leg lock on the ground. It's not necessarily like a figure 4, but it's like an interesting leg lock where he then grabs him in like a double underhook, and he's got this pressure on him now, like almost just like this real weird submission hold. He breaks the hold and he gets him into another submission hold where he still has his legs kind of, but he's like pushing on his thighs, kind of like bending him down. I guess either like bending his ankles or maybe just like bending down his hamstrings. I wasn't really sure. But he makes the tag now to Kawada. So Misawa makes the tag to Kawada. Kawada's in the ring, has Taue up, and now both men illegal, so the fight is on. He's hitting him with some vicious chops, and Kawada chops are back and forth. He hits they hit big forearms, big shoulders, and big forearm elbow. Another big elbow, and now Taue reverses a couple of quick chops and then an Irish whip into the ropes. And Taue hits this amazing DDT, almost like a swinging DDT he hits. He tags in and bails out of the ring immediately. He tags into Tsuruta. Tsuruta gets up and just kicks a beautiful enziguri into the back of Kawada. Tsuruta picking up Kawada once again. He throws him right onto the outside of the ring, onto the floor, to which Fuchi drops down on the floor, picking up Kawada and throwing him directly into the railing on the opposite end of the ring. This is a shout out to, I guess a callback to the last episode where we were talking about the Japanese guys throwing each other into the barricades. This is awesome. This happens a lot in this. We have some outside ring action. We get a big pile driver from Fuchi on the Kawada onto the arena floor, onto the mat, on the hardest part of the arena floor, Logan. And Fuchi picks up Kawada and gives him a double axe handle onto the outside of the ring and then throws him back into the ring with Tsuruta. Tsuruta picks him up, drops him right onto the top rope, stun gun style. A couple of quick hits to the head by Tsuruta. Kawada getting back up now, but we get a tag into Fuchi. Fuchi comes in with a big boot in the face. Oh wait, actually, is it? No, it is. It's. I think it's Fuchi. Yeah. We get another two-handed chop and knocks him out of the match. And now there's a tag into Tsuruta. He's just stepping on his face, which I thought was kind of interesting. While he's holding on the top rope, he's just stepping on him, kind of like Andre would.
Sometimes you got to pay extra for that.
Yeah, but this is just on it. Yeah, I know. Tony Atlas would pay extra.
Well, I was going to say it's Jumbo Atlas there.
Jumbo Atlas there. Yeah.
Yep.
And then he just throws Kawada's head into the turnbuckle. The tag is now made to Taue. Taue comes in and just kind of picks up and slams Kawada's head onto the mat. Kawada's on the mat, hitting some knees and backs the head. While he's on the mat, Kawada's hitting these back of Taue's head. He's hitting with knees and kicks, so he's still trying to defensively kick him. But Kawada gets into a head scissor submission hold. Kawada rolls over to the ring ropes and they break the call. Taue then throws Kawada onto the outside of the ring. Fuchi once again drops down on an axe handle, and Fuchi and Tao deliver a beautiful spike pile driver to Kawada on the outside of the ring, which was awesome. Taue once again just kicking Kawada in the head. These kicks to the head that all these guys throw just look so nasty. Yeah. They look really nasty. It's crazy.
The ones where they just like hold their head still and then they just kick them over and over and over and over and over again. It's just absolutely gross.
It's gross. It's gross. I think we're past it, but like Taue, there was that scene where Taue was eating shit. Like he was getting kicked so much, he looked like he was out. And I was like, oh my God, is he really out? I guess maybe not, but I guess he was definitely selling it. Fuchi now pulling Kawada in the ring, getting him into an arm lock, head scissor combination into the middle of the ring. Kenta comes in and quickly kicks Fuchi in the head to break the hold, but Fuchi comes back and tags in Tsuruta. Tsuruta picking up Kawada, running into the ropes and getting him into a sleeper hold. We're now 17 minutes into this match. We've really only had a couple of pinfall attempts, but now we're into a deep sleeper hold move. Misawa comes in, kicks Tsuruta to break the sleeper hold. Another quick tag is made to Taue, where he comes in with a chokehold. Not even really a sleeper hold. It's almost like a reverse chin lock, but it's really a chokehold. So Taue definitely choking out Kawada here. The referee looks over. The chokehold kind of slips out into a sleeper hold, but still it's just a big old chokehold. We get an Irish whip and a big clothesline by Taue onto Kawada. Kawada rolls on the outside of the ring and gets kicked by both Taue and Fuchi on the ring apron. Taue once again throwing Kawada into the other side of the ring railing and then clotheslining him on the ring railing, over the railing, into the crowd. We're 18 minutes in. I'm going to stop here. I'm going to go to Schiff. What do you think so far?
This is already feeling gratuitous right now.
Oh, Jesus.
How fucking dare you?
Yeah. That's a shit take.
Wow.
Well,
okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's interesting comments nonetheless. Back to live action. We get Taue throws Kawada back in the ring. He gets in the ring. We get an Irish whip, and he picks him up on a fireman's carry and a big Samoan drop for 1.5 counts. Kawada kicking out at the referees, coming out with 2, so I said 1.5. Kawada gets back up. We get another Irish whip reversal quickly and a big crescent kick, or maybe a big savate kick by Taue onto Kawada. And now he tags in Kenta throwing drop kicks, 3 drop kicks into all 3 opponents, and then it looks like we get Fuchi in the ring. It's a big shoulder block. Fuchi gets hit with a big shoulder block by Kenta. He then gets a kick. Fuchi gets a kick. Kenta Irish whip into the ropes, and then he gets a big power slam for only a 2 count on Fuchi. We then have that move that I believe Kenta performed in that last match, where he gets that crucifix pinning combination, and then they kind of just like roll around the ring a bunch until they get stopped, and then he gets the 2 count. So I don't know what you call that move, but that was like Kenta's move I remember in the last couple matches we saw.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He then quickly tags to Misawa, who climbs the top rope and hits a flying forearm off the top rope for a 2 count, but Tsuruta comes in and breaks up the pin. We have Kenta coming in and hitting both Tsuruta and Taue on the ring apron. We get a great German suplex spawn or 2 by Misawa onto Fuchi. Now the action's starting to heat up. We get a double underhook suplex attempt Kawawa comes in and clotheslines Misawa. Fuchi then turns into a victory roll for a 2 count. He tags in Tsuruta. Tsuruta comes in, misses a big boot on an Irish whip because Misawa hits him with a big forearm. He runs back on the ropes and hits a big crossbody for 2. He then gets a drop kick under Tsuruta to knock him out of the ring. Misawa does the over-the-top flip, but he doesn't land on that outside. So that's that awesome move that Misawa does where he runs the ropes. He does the over-the-top flip. He doesn't land on the outside. He flips and he teases it. He flips back into the ring, but then Kenta jumps in the ring and then leaps over the top rope onto Tsuruta, who's on the floor. So that was an awesome little exchange there where Misawa attempted it, or he teased it, and then all of a sudden Kenta came over the top rope. Tag is now made at Kawada. Kawada coming in, hitting some vicious kicks on Tsuruta. He does this 3 different times. We get an Irish whip. He goes for a big leg, a big spinning heel kick, but Tsuruta catches his leg and then drops him with a clothesline. So that was kind of cool. He then goes for a suplex, but Kawada breaks it, and then he turns it into an arm lock. And then it looked like an arm submission. Almost, it was like a label lock almost, or half a label lock almost. Both Kenta and Misawa in the ring protecting Kawada from having a cheap attack made, which was kind of cool. So Kawada gets this awesome submission hold, and then Kenta and Misawa keep coming in, almost daring the other 2 guys to come in the ring, which was kind of cool. I thought that was pretty neat. Tsuruta's in pain, crawling over to the ropes. He gets to the ropes, and we have to break it. We're about 22 minutes into this match. We go back to some punches and some stiff kicks and some stiff punches by both Kawada and Tsuruta. Tsuruta misses a big roundhouse, and Kawada gets him once again with that armbar submission. Once again, Misawa and Kenta both coming into the ring, making sure that Fuji and Taue do not interfere. Tsuruta is crawling over to the ropes. He gets to the rope. They break the hold. We get them both standing up. Kawada throws a couple stiff kicks into Tsuruta's head. Tsuruta then catches his leg and then just shoves him down by the face onto the mat, which was kind of like just awesome, dominating. The tag is made to Taue. Taue hits a big back suplex for a 1.5 to Kawada. Kawada gets up and gets picked up for another big back suplex. Actually, it was an atomic drop. So he gets an atomic drop. When he goes for his second atomic drop, Kawada flips over and gets him into
It's very fitting that we had music play because that's how I felt during this fucking match. It was just elevator waiting music.
I'm sorry. Is it me?
Not for you.
No.
It's not you.
I played. No, it was you. Their music played on my phone by accident. I turned it down.
No, it's not you. You're doing great. It's just how I felt watching this match.
Okay.
I don't. Schiff, I don't get it. Anyway. Okay.
So as Taue is in the sleeper hold, Tsuruta comes in and just starts kicking Kawada in the face to break it. The referee kicks him out of the ring, and Kawada immediately goes back to another sleeper hold on Taue. Taue reaching his feet to the bottom of the rope to break the hold. Tag is made to Kenta. Kenta in, hitting some chops. We get an Irish whip and a big shoulder block onto Taue. And now Kenta puts him in a Boston Crab. Actually, it looked more like a lion tamer to me because there was a lot of pressure on Taue's neck here. Tsuruta jumps in, and Kenta breaks the lion tamer, hits a clothesline at Tsuruta, then immediately goes and hits Fuchi in the face. We get a big body slam by Kenta and a frog splash by Misawa for 2 count. And then Misawa runs the ropes and drops a flying elbow on Taue for another 2 count. We get a spinning arm drag by Misawa. He tags in Kenta. Kenta comes in, picks up Taue into a fireman's carry, and then runs and drops him in the fireman's carry as he flips over. He has him in a great Texas cloverleaf. This is a true Texas cloverleaf. A lot of pressure. And not only that, but Taue's not even fully over. He's just like riding on his neck, which was nasty, I thought, was just crazy. Tsuruta just comes in and kicks Kenta right in the face to break the hold. I love that he keeps kicking him in the face. The tag is made to Misawa. Misawa once again getting into another armbar submission hold. This time, he has Taue on the mat. He throws Taue on the outside of the ring. And now we have Taue and Kawada in the audience. And we have a body slam onto the actual floor. And Kawada is now kicking Taue as he's on the ground. He picks him back up. He throws him back into the ring. And we get a tag made to Misawa. Misawa Irish whip. Hits another big forearm. Right to the face for 2.5 maybe. And a kick out. He tags in Kenta. Kenta comes in. We get an Irish whip and a reversal. Taue puts his head down and Kenta kicks him and then puts him into this abdominal stretch, but it's a weird abdominal stretch where he almost puts his neck down under his leg and he's like pushing it's just a weird, gross looking abdominal stretch move that he has, where he's just got total pressure on his neck and his like upper body. It was gross, but it didn't last long anyway, because then Tsuruta comes in and kicks Kenta in the back of the head to break that hold. Kawada then comes in. We get an Irish whip and a big clothesline out of Taue for a 2 count. Both men roll to the outside of the ring now, and Kawada goes for his own pile driver onto Taue. That's broken up quickly by Fuchi, and now Tsuruta's on the ground. He throws Kawada's head into the ring apron and back into the ring to break up the pile driver attempt as Taue is still on the ground. I'm going to stop there. Logan, what are you thinking so far?
Yeah, I mean, they're beating the absolute shit out of each other. Just gross pile drivers on the outside, brutal strikes all the way throughout. I love the stuff with Taue and Kawada, where anytime Taue gets in the ring, he just runs across and is like, you know what, I'm going to give a shot to Kawada while I'm in here. I'm going to take out whoever's in the ring, and then I'm just going to go lay in a big bomb on him on the apron or whatever. And then they kind of get in the ring with each other a little bit too, and they go after it. There's one point where Taue is just doing a bunch of palm strikes right at his face and chest and all that, and really going after him. So I like their kind of physicality towards each other, because I don't know if they owed each other money. I don't know if they were just really good at what they did, but they really conveyed that they fucking hated each other. So that was awesome. That's been awesome throughout the whole thing. But yeah, there's certain parts where Taue gets kind of worked over and Kawada gets worked over as well. So, we'll get to it at the end, but I think this match is really great. I think, the physicality of it all, I think it's much more, they kind of filled in the gaps a little bit more than our previous 6-man. I think this one's definitely superior to the one that we had in episode 2. But I do get Shift's tedious kind of feelings.
I do too.
So,
I do too. But
we'll get to that more at the end.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I could kind of like speed up a little bit here and just kind of say,
"Oh no, you're good." I'm just talking about.
No. But I'm just saying, like this is just it is kind of like really step by step. But I mean, the biggest thing to remember now in this next transition here is that they beat the shit out of Kenta Kobayashi's left knee here. This is really
Fuchi delivers like a just ridiculous drop kick to his leg, and if he tore his ACL, I wouldn't be surprised, because he just absolutely just flattens it out. It's disgusting.
Yeah. I mean, we start off by Kawada dragging Taue in by his hair into the ring. He climbs onto the second rope and he kicks to the back of Taue's head. Taue's on the ground and Kawada's just kicking him in the side of the head while he's laying in the corner. He tags in Kenta, and this is where it all goes south for Kenta. Kenta hits a couple of kicks to the midsection. Taue just collapses onto the mat. It looks like Taue. Oh, this is where I thought earlier. It was now. Like Taue is legitimately either completely out or he's just hurt on the ground. He gets pulled up into a pile driver by Kenta, who gets 2.5. The tag is made now to Misawa. Misawa coming in, hits a side slam onto Taue for 2. He gets Taue in kind of a camel clutch, but Misawa just clubs Taue to the back of the head. A quick made again is now made to Kawada. Kawada dropping Taue and getting him in this one-legged crab. These punishing submission holds here are just outrageous. Taue is just again crawling on the map. He gets to the count. He gets to the rope, but then Kawada pulls him back into the center of the ring, and once again he puts the pressure on the one-legged crab. Fuchi comes in, and Kawada just breaks the hold and flips him the bird. That was awesome. That was a great sequence. And then he just walks and tags in Misawa. Misawa ain't kicking again, just kicking heartless kicks to the face of Taue, and then a couple kicks to the midsection. Taue's starting to fight back with some punches, but Misawa again hitting him back with some elbows. He makes the tag to Kenta. Kenta Irish whips into the corner, hits a clothesline, and then climbs the second rope and hits a DDT off the almost like a standing DDT onto Taue, which was kind of cool. Misawa jumps in the ring, drop kicks Taue onto the floor. Kenta climbs up the top rope. Taue and Kawada is going to launch, or actually Misawa is going to launch Kenta off the top rope onto the arena floor, but Taue catches him in a crossbody, and then he hits the arena floor. Kenta throwing Taue back in the ring. Again, some more kicks to the face. He lifts up and goes for a suplex, but Fuchi comes in and drop kicks Kenta's knee out from under him. And then it's in kind. He replies by flipping the bird to Kawada. Kenta's knee is hurt, and this is going to be an opportunity for Tsuruta Gun to focus on his injured knee. Again, Fuchi just still working that knee, kicking him while he's down, lifting him up, and then kind of kicking his knee out once again. He does the thing where he lifts his knee outside, and he throws him outside. He makes a tag to Tsuruta, who throws Kenta onto the floor. Tsuruta picks up and drops Kenta's left knee onto the guardrail. He does that Ric Flair move where he grabs the knee and does, I call it like a knee suplex. I don't know what you call it. A knee drop, I guess. I call
it like a knee atomic drop.
Yeah, it's like a knee atomic drop.
Knee breaker, maybe.
Yeah, so he does the knee atomic drop onto the guardrail.
It's awesome. Fucking loved it.
And then he picks him up. He just drops him on the guardrail, throws him back in the ring, and then everybody just stomping on his knee. Tsuruta picks up Kenta. Kenta's throwing a forearm. Kenta flies off the ring and hits another kind of a defensive forearm, but he collapses, and then Tsuruta just starts punishing that knee again, kicking him. Tsuruta jumps on his knee. Tsuruta grabs Kenta. He hits a massive clothesline for a 2 count. Kenta kicks out, though. He makes a tag down to Fuchi, and Fuchi throws Kenta onto the outside. Fuchi on the outside of the ring picks up a chair, puts the chair on the hardest part of the ring, and then does that move once again. The knee atomic drop onto the chair on the hardest part of the ring. There you go, Logan. Right in front of the referee, too. So, I don't know. No disqualification in this match?
I mean, I will tell you, this, if I interrupt, I got to tell you, this limb work on the knee that they do to this guy might be some of the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Were you at full mast? Were you like fully erect?
Dude, I mean, as much as I can be at my age, probably, yes. Yeah, legit. Like, this limb work is fucking insane.
Kenta gets back into the ring and starts swinging wildly at Fuchi. Fuchi gets a little stunned, but then immediately kicks Kenta's left knee out from underneath him. Now he puts him into an STF.
He kicks his leg out of his leg.
He kicks his leg out of his leg. He's got an STF on the leg. He's got a crossface here. Kenta's in trouble, crawling over to the ring rope to break the hold. He gets the rope. The hold is broken. And Fuchi just takes his right foot and drags him and digs it right into the back of his knee and then pulls him over, pulling some torque on that left knee. The tag is made to Taue. Taue coming in, pulling some more torque onto his left knee. And Kenta's trying to fight up by kicking Taue in the back of the head with his right leg. He does break the hold somewhat, and as he's trying to go to his tag partner, Taue grabs him by the foot and just pulls him back. He tags in Tsuruta. Tsuruta comes in, big body slam to Kenta, and now he picks up Kenta and puts him in a one-legged Boston Crab. He's pulling on this poor fucking kid. It's just so painful. It's so sad. He finally breaks the hold, and Kenta's really just holding onto his left leg. We get an Irish whip into the rope, and a sunset flip by Kenta gets Tsuruta for 2. Again, Kenta trying to reach his partner, but Tsuruta grabbing his leg and then putting his foot behind his left knee and then stomping it onto the mat. He does this one more time, just controlling that left knee. He pulls up Kenta and just standing on one leg makes a tag to Fuchi. Both men immediately just start attacking the left knee once again. Fuchi now wrapping the left leg around the middle rope and pulling it just into a vice just to get some torque on there. Kenta's trying to pull his hair, but Fuchi just throws a couple of kicks in. Fuchi then throws him back to the outside. This time he's on the same ring side as Taue. Taue rolls, picks him up, and slams his knee once again onto the steel guardrail. And Kenta comes in. Now Kenta's out in the crowd as he falls over. Taue follows him out and hits him with a chair on the left knee and throws him back over the guardrail onto the arena floor. They roll him back in the ring, and Fuchi hits a big side suplex, but there's a reversal by Kenta for a 2 count. And now Kenta's trying to fight off as Fuchi holds his foot. Fuchi makes the tag to Tsuruta, and once again, Tsuruta goes in. He just picks up his leg, puts his foot behind his left knee, and stomps it on the ground. And Tsuruta has a one-legged leg lock on his knee, but Kenta's trying to kick Tsuruta in the face to break the hold. Tsuruta does break. He tags in Taue. Taue climbs to the top rope, and Tsuruta's holding on the left leg of Kenta. Taue delivers an elbow to the left leg and has it wrapped up in a vice grip. And now we have a figure 4 leg lock almost locked in. As Taue's about to lock it in, Kenta stops it and makes his way to the ropes to break the hold. So Taue breaks the hold and tags in Fuchi, who comes in and immediately kicks him in the face and goes for a suplex. But Kenta reverses the suplex onto Fuchi, and now he is attacked to make the hot tag. But Fuchi grabs him by the underwear and the foot, and he's got him by the bottom foot. Tag again made to Tsuruta. Kenta unable to make that tag. We get an Irish whip and a big right kick to the face of Kenta by Tsuruta. Tsuruta going for a pile driver, but then Kawada comes in and kicks Tsuruta in the face, and then Kenta gets an enziguri on the Tsuruta, but Tsuruta's kind of not affected by it, and it just hits a big forearm elbow to Kenta. He once again tags in Taue. Taue comes in, again going for that knee. that knee suplex there, that knee breaker again, picking him up and then slamming him down. He gets him in a one-legged crab and then just pulls as Kenta is getting closer to his corner. He pulls Taue, pulls him closer to his corner. Kenta grabs the ropes. They break the hold, and the tag is made to Fuchi. Fuchi once again comes in and is starting to kick him in the face. They go again for that knee and that knee breaker, but he drives an elbow into the back of Fuchi's head and then makes the hot tag to Kawada. So I'm going to stop there. Logan, actually, Schiff, what do you think about this now? We're almost at the end here.
Oh, thank God.
You didn't enjoy that sequence of them beating on his knee?
Christ.
I did enjoy that sequence with the beating on his knee, but it was like for like 12 fucking minutes long. And I said they had been working this leg for like 12 minutes, and I've lost the will to live.
Oh my God! What a fucking shit take! Jesus,
really, Sean?
Yes, because
the one thing I will say in support of Schiff is the whole grabbing his leg and preventing him from making the tag. That was kind of overdone, I feel.
Listen, the match is over long. Yeah, no, the match is long, way too long. There's no doubt. But this fucking leg work and limb work for you to say, oh, it was putting you to sleep on 12 minutes and are doing all these different variations, you guys are fucking nuts.
All right, we're at the final stretch here. Kawada comes in as a house of fire.
Keith's recaps put me to sleep. Fuck.
Wow.
Well, no, you guys want to shit on the leg work. Fuck off. Anyway,
I'm not shitting on leg work. I said the one thing I agreed with was that they didn't need to keep grabbing his leg and dragging him from making the pit.
Okay, sure, whatever. Okay.
All right, you could do it 18 times. 19, I get a little bit too much. Kawada comes in as a house of fire, and both men are throwing fists lefts and rights into each other. And so Kawada gets a big clothesline on Fuchi and another chop. He's got them in these chops, and he's just holding his left arm. He's chopping him with his other arm, pulling him down, hitting him. He gets knocked down. He pulls him back up. He gets another one. He hits another one, gets another one. He gets a 2 count. Kawada did that about 3 or 4 times. He makes a tag to Misawa. Misawa coming in, throwing forearms, slaps back and forth by both men, forearms and slaps by both men. Fuchi Irish whip reversal into the ropes. But as he comes in, Misawa comes back, hits a chop on both men. Both Misawa and Kenta as he comes in. Fuchi's kind of a house of fire himself now. He's taking him to Misawa. He tags in Tsuruta. Tsuruta comes in against Misawa, punching him in the face. We get an Irish whip by Tsuruta and a big jumping boot for a 2 count. Tsuruta now goes for a pile driver onto Misawa. He hits a double axe handle to get that, but then we get him up into a power bomb, actually. Oh, yeah, so I thought he was going for a pile driver, but then he ends up getting into a power bomb. Tsuruta hits this awesome power bomb, but only for a 2 count, as all 4 men coming in the ring to break up the count. So now Tsuruta gets up, towers onto the second rope. Tsuruta picks up Misawa, and they kind of deliver this awesome move where it looked like I think he was going to do a back suplex, but I think what ends up happening, so Tsuruta's doing a back suplex onto Misawa, and Taue comes off the top rope and drops an elbow onto Misawa's neck for a 2 count. I thought that would have been good enough to win the match, but Misawa gets his foot on the rope to break the count. We got about 4 minutes left in this match. Taue puts Misawa on the top turnbuckle facing the crowd. He's going for what almost looked like a shoulder breaker, but I think it was just a submission hold. So it was a shoulder breaker submission hold. We have Kenta on the ground with, I believe, Tsuruta, who's pointing at Kawada in the ring, and Fuchi's on the outside. So it looks like Fuchi and Kawada are going to mix it up in the ring. But then Kenta comes in behind Fuchi and kicks Taue in the midsection, which breaks the hold and allows Kawada to drop onto him in a pinning position. There's a kickoff for 2. Taue goes to punch Misawa. Misawa blocks and kicks him right in the face with a reverse spinning heel kick. He goes off the ropes, and then Taue gets his own kick, and Misawa runs and goes into... So Misawa is running the ropes, and then Taue goes into like this football stance and runs at Misawa. But Misawa gets out of the way and flips him into a double underhook suplex for 2. The tag is made to Kenta. Kenta's in there with Taue. We get a scoop slam to Taue, and then Kenta gets up and goes and does a moonsault off the top rope. Only a 2 count because Tsuruta comes in and breaks up the count. The tag is made. Misawa comes in and goes serious. Hold on, it says it goes in. He comes in. Misawa tags in. He gets a hip lock or a waist lock onto Taue, and which I was assuming he was going for a back suplex. Tsuruta comes in, hits him with a big forearm, and then we get another big forearm, and then Taue hits a DDT on Misawa to break up this combination. He now gets him into a sleeper hold suplex, and there's not even a count because all the guys in the ring, all 6 men are in the ring right now. Bedlam has happened. The other 4 men have cleared out, and now we're just in with Misawa and Taue. And Misawa gets a chicken wing suplex for the 3 count at 51 minutes and 32 seconds. And that's the end of the match.
All right, I'll kick it off. My favorite part was the ending sequence. And I'm not being a smartass, like the whole ending sequence.
He was like, the best was when the referee slapped 3.
When it ended on my YouTube. On the YouTube. But no, like when they're killing each other with the chops at the end, Misawa slapping the piss out of them. And like, I didn't really know that was a chicken wing suplex. Thank you for that. I just said Misawa hit a sweet German and it's over. But it was so long. You literally could have chopped 20 minutes off of this and been in and out. But I will say the pros that I did like Logan said, it seemed like these guys really hated each other because they were knocking the ever-loving piss out of everyone during this match, which was pretty amazing, like how physical it was. Like, I was like, God damn, these guys might owe each other money in the back. Like, they probably all got CTE.
Wow.
Well, not Misawa, but that's a whole other story.
Oh, God.
But yeah, it was just so long. Like, it was gratuitous. Like, we didn't have to have this stuff. I would go like 4 and a quarter.
Oh, you're fucking insane.
Okay. I hear your dumb shit. I hear your dumb shit every day. And I say insane. One thing you don't like, and you're like,
no, because you're so far off on this one. It's ridiculous.
Well, let's go to Sean.
Opinion.
No, okay, so
I'll give it 12 stars for 12 minutes in the leg lock.
No, here's what I will tell you. Schiff is right. It is too long. I hear you loud and clear. But the last thing this match is gratuitous. They fucking do so much different shit to each other. It's not even funny, Schiff. It's like the Kama Sutra of fucking wrestling. They like do every fucking move possible. Yeah. It's like every fucking move possible to humankind in wrestling you do. Did it need to be 51 minutes? Absolutely not. I agree with you 100%, but that does not take it down to a 4-star match of what these guys did to each other. I'm going to get, this might be the biggest shit take of all time. This is the greatest 6-man tag team match I have seen in my entire life.
Wow.
There's like a bunch of different stories going on, the limb work, the storytelling,
work.
A lot. Yeah, dude. They beat the fucking shit out of each other.
Sean was doing some limb work watching this match.
Just limb work.
Sean
saying limb work makes me laugh.
This is a masterclass in like long form storytelling. Like the character work, the selling, the crowd, the tag team philosophy of tagging in and out. Like, this is 5 stars without hesitation. You could say it's gratuitous all at once. It never slows down. And the crowd is batshit. So, yes, could you cut out 21 minutes of this match? Fuck yeah, but this match is 5 stars and glowing for me. Best 6-man match of all time. So, that's it.
Goodbye. Click. He hangs up. Logan?
Bye.
Bye.
So, the match is really good.
Oh, my God.
But it is too long.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Stop it for being 5 fucking stars.
It's close. I'll say it's close.
It's not close. It is.
It's close. It's close.
Oh, but we'll give 5 stars to Danielson and Okada.
I did not. I agreed. Awesome. I agreed with you on that, actually. Buddy.
Jesus fucking Christ.
We were outvoted by the majority.
The majority's bullshit.
But as everybody's kind of said so far, just a ton of nasty strikes throughout this one. I described one clothesline at one point as thick, because that's just how hard and like meat slapping he hit him with the certain clothesline. So I thought they just beat the crap out of each other. My favorite thing throughout the match is anytime they had a submission in, or it's usually a submission, but anytime they had a submission or a pinfall in, whenever they came in and broke it up, they did not hold back. They wanted the person to get off of their teammate as badly as possible, because there's a couple of times Fuchi comes in to break up a pin or a submission at one point, and he just kicks the absolute shit out of whoever has the move in. So,
also,
I think. Okay,
also, Logan, if they would have made this 2 out of 3, I would have been slightly more invested.
Yeah, I do think that this could have benefited from maybe something like that as well. It's just too long. I mean, I know that that's a bullshit excuse, and I know that in the past that I've complained that matches are too short. But there's a sweet spot somewhere in between, like a 20-minute and a 50-minute match. So like, I would go like 4 3/4. I can't quite go 5. It's just too long. There are enough dead periods in there.
If it were cut down to 30 minutes, it'd be 6 stars. Give me a break.
Yeah, it would be probably 7 stars.
So I don't understand how we're nipping it in the bud for how they beat the fucking. I just don't. You guys make
there was enough dead spots throughout to where it was.
There's not any dead spots. They go.
They do.
There's a 12-minute dead spot.
That is not a dead spot.
It's dead to me spot.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not fucking spot monkey. I'm sorry. It's not Jeff Hardy doing a senton.
I went a quarter star.
I don't even like
5
Jeff Hardy.
So it's close, but not quite there for me.
Oh, fucking insane.
So Keith, what do you think?
I'm glad I made it 8 episodes.
Me too.
I mean,
4 nights.
It's a new record. I'm just kidding.
I like how he goes immediately. He's like, it's not Jeff Hardy. It's not Jeff Hardy. Who even said Jeff Hardy?
Logan's a big Jeff Hardy guy.
Is he?
He used to be. I don't know if he is anymore.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, all right.
All
right.
Okay.
Keith,
now I got to listen to Keith about Macho Man. Blah 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 blah.
Anyways, back to the action.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, I think well, I'm going to say this. Is that dismissive, Sean?
No, Shift's done enough pods with me. He loves it when I get like this. He thinks it's hilarious.
It is hilarious.
It doesn't happen a whole lot. That's why it's funny.
Jesus Christ.
It used to happen all the time. It's very far and few between now.
Well, then he'll hit me up in like a week or so, and I'm like, dude, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna go to sleep after this.
All right.
No, this really is a shit take, man. I don't get it. I don't. This one, unbelievable. No, shut up. No, this one bugs me. No, go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead, Keith.
Keith may agree with you. How dare you?
No, go ahead, Keith. I'll just fucking.
I mean, you know what? Now I don't want to agree with them just for principle, but I mean, I'm going to say this. I think this is a 5-star match, but I'm not agreeing with Shawn Kidd.
Well, what does that even mean?
No, I think it's a 5-star match. Absolutely. I think that, dare I say, I may even agree with Shawn and say this is the greatest 6-man tag match I've ever seen in my life.
You're not going to find a better 6-man than this. You're not. It's impossible.
Hey, Shawn, you win. Majority rules. I went close, and y'all both went 5. So.
No, I really got to think. Keith, I agree. Thank you. I'm trying to figure out Shift's take. I just don't get it. We knocked it down to 4 because it was too long. When all they do is beat the shit out of each other for 51 minutes.
I don't know. I wouldn't knock it down to 4. Absolutely.
No, you didn't. Shift did.
Yeah, no. Well, that's Shift's problem. I mean, he can like what he wants. He can not like what he likes. It's fine. You know, to each his own. There's bit of everything. I mean, this is a guy who enjoys a podcast about the booking stylings of one.
I don't think he enjoys. I think that's a stretch. I think that's a stretch. Yeah.
Have you ever had a idea that just blew up in your face?
Is that Vince Russell's booking?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's called Hands of Z. I'm just kidding.
No, that's a great one. That's a good show.
Highest rated show on the feed.
That is not
right.
true.
Right.
It's one of them.
That's not true. No, I mean, I think overall, it is a little on the long side.
It is very long.
Like I said, the one thing I would have done differently is I would not have had the 19 different times that, Kenta's trying to get back to his corner and they just keep dragging him back. It was too much. You see it in wrestling and it's good. And when it happens, it's nice, but I just thought it was.
You know what? It reminded me of the Andersons. And Logan and Schiff, you guys, when you did Crock and Roll, you loved the Andersons as much as I did, and that's exactly what they were doing with all that shit. They were trying to keep him off his tagging out. They were working over a limb. That's what the Andersons did. So,
it just went on a little too long.
Did not.
It did.
Okay. All right.
The limb work itself did not go too long. The match itself went too long.
All right. Well, then I think with that, I would say we're what, 50-50? Or are we going to say Meltzer new best?
No, it's 5 stars. Majority rules.
I would say majority rules. I was close enough, and y'all both went 5. So
all right. Then,
I would say
first of all, did he rate this at 5 stars? Or did he give
this was exactly 5 stars.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't quite get it.
He didn't break the system until Omega versus Okada 30.
You know what's crazy to me? That he rated that last match we did on the last episode 5.25. This one destroys that match. I don't get that at all. So.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, this match was definitely better than the last one.
Yeah,
for sure.
Well,
so Meltzer can eat. So Meltzer, that proves Meltzer can eat dicks. So,
wow. All right.
I think that's the first Meltzer win in a while. I think we've been pretty out on him on the last 3 or 4. So
yeah, we have the last 3 up till now.
I think so, yeah. But with that, it's going to do it. I think we'll throw to some plugs here. So let's start with Schiff. What do you got to plug, buddy?
Obviously nothing. Sean said I'm an idiot.
I did not say that.
God damn, pal.
All right. Moving on. Sean,
if you want to hear about the enjoyment of the stylings of Vince Russo's WCW, you can join us on Are You Smarter Than Russo's WCW?
Please, Logan.
Yeah, I ain't plugging jack shit at this fucking point.
Every other Friday.
Wow. Yeah, every other Friday. But no, I mean, I'll plug for everybody, I guess. Just check out everything on the Backbone. Keithy and Sean do some great work on Hands of Z and Shit Take, so check those out. Highway to the Impact Zone, Cross Up, YouTube Roulette, just everything. Journey Through the Arrowverse that me and Keith got going. We just did, well, this will come out after a little while, but we threw in some Daredevil. Born Again there in a little bit, but I think we're probably back on our Arrow journey. We may do Spider-Man when it comes out, depending on kind of where we're at that point. But yeah, just check out everything we got going on here. Keithy, if you'd like to plug anything, feel free.
Everything that we did plus everything plus GFA Live. That's it.
Gotcha.
So, all right. Well, that's going to do it for us this week, or this month rather, on Meltzer Knows Best. And check us out, and we'll see you when we see you.
Stacking stars like snapshots, old tapes on the floor, tiny desks, big opinions, turning why into more. Every match, every minute, he's rewinding the frame from a busted high school bleacher to a household name. In the margins, heart first, head on fire, never learned how to bargain. If it's good, it's a classic. If it's bad, it's exposed. Every truth, every tangent hits you right in the soul. 5-star day, call it how you see it. Turn that page, history you read it. Talk that talk, make the whole room lean in. At the screen, but you're still tuned in to the voice of the dream.